Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Woo, it's been a minute. Boy, the energies are crazy right now, y'all. Mercury. I used to be the first one to go, don't blame it on Mercury retrograde. I'm totally blaming a bunch of stuff on Mercury retrograde right now. It's really intense, at least in my area it is. Thank you for being here, y'all. Let's do some cards. I just want to check out the general energy because I'm usually pretty good at purposefully drawing to my circumstance what I need with pretty good precision, but the game is wide open, so let's just see what the energies are right now surrounding us. I got 3 decks in front of me, and I know you can't see it, but I do have a little table. I guess I need a table like that. Something like that. We'll figure it out, but for tonight at least I've got a little table. So I've got 3 decks here. I'm using the Power of the Elements Oracle deck. We're going to pull a couple of cards from that first, and then we'll get an Oracle card from the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck. If 2 falls out, then fall out. We'll use 2. And I'm also going to pull at least 1 card from Tried and True Grace card deck. Okay, so let's get started. I did pre-shuffle all these decks, but all of a sudden it just told me all 3 decks need to be, they want attention. So let's do that thing. The Mercury retrograde and something major just happened too with like Pluto and oh, for heaven's sakes. It's big. What's going on is super big, and so give yourself a break. Also, just be really, really, especially those of you who you know who you are. If you are big time light, you know the reactions. You get very polar reactions. Some people absolutely love you, and some absolutely don't love you, and I'm a Sagittarian. I don't expect anybody to dislike me or give me grief, but it does happen from time to time, and it's going to be happening for all of us. All right, so it's not, Mercury usually in retrograde will signify sometimes the coming back of something, and it could be anything. It could be a situation or habits, or I'm totally crooked, or people, exes, blah 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 blah. Right, but that is also not only true in the flesh, we're also getting energetic kickback right now. So you might get static from something that you don't even know. You didn't see it coming. You're not associated with that in any way that you know of, but you still might be getting some stuff. So just be patient. Stay in your power. That's the one thing I really want to tell you is don't let anything knock you off your game, even though a lot of what is, like I said, a lot of what's happening right now for us is unexpected. It's not such a shoe-in sure thing as, okay, my ex is rolling back. There's a lot of weird energy, and it's coming from all quarters. So let's go ahead and get a card from, at least 1 card now. I've been practicing doing this little thing here, even though my hands are still really clenched. So maybe a couple will pop out for us. If not, we'll do it a different way. And don't make fun of me. or do make fun of me. It's okay. I mean, somebody's got to, and I refuse to. So, all right, let's try it one more time, y'all. There's 1. All right, we'll take that one. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. And there's a lot of this energy happening. See, and this is what I was just going to say. Soothe the fire at the bottom of the deck. It's number, these are Roman numerals, so I think this is 29. Y'all can correct me. I don't know. I don't actually know. I know some of them, okay? Soothe the fire, calm the heat in your life, and that's exactly what we need to do right now. If anything starts brewing in your area and you don't want to go through the drama, don't go through the drama, okay? Do that for yourself. Do that for them. Do that for the big picture and the long haul, because a lot of what we're going through right now is going to manifest and show itself, 6 months from now when the same moon. What are we in now, you guys? We're about to hit a new moon on the 30th of November or the 1st of December, wherever you are. And it's boisterous and it's got a lot of beautiful energies. It's Sagittarius new moon. I mean, this one is a big dog deal, and I said, if you've been here before, I say that a lot. But the truth is this one is of the ages. It's of the ages, and it's because of all the stuff that's happening around it. You know, like I think it's Pluto that's going into Aquarius for a gazillion years, not a gazillion, more like 20, 22, something like that. But soothe the fire, calm the heat in your life. Okay, so if you're getting any static, just let it roll off. Be like water. Okay, just let it go by, and then it won't have consequential reverberations in your life. And just let it fly by and be truthful. Okay, have some diplomacy when you're speaking your truth. But that's what I meant about standing up in yourself, standing up in your own power. I don't even want to say standing your ground, because it sounds so, combative, but not in a combative way. Just own your space, man. Own your deal. Keep to your own pace as much as possible, and try not to let anybody else's energy jerk you around, even though it probably will a little bit. You can catch that and stop it in its tracks, okay? So your card here this is 35, so if that resonates with you, and 8, that reduces to 8, so that's a life journey number, y'all. But it's sit with your soul. The journey is within. The journey is within. That is where the real journey is. All this other stuff out here, it's the extra toppings. Okay? The journey that you take with yourself, the self-discovery journey, is the journey that is consequential in your best evolution on this planet. Okay? So this card is basically overshadowing this reading. This reading is being told all of these other cards are communicating with this card, and this card is telling us that we need to sit with our soul, which means what? You got to take some time out for yourself, which means what? What I was just saying. Set your own boundaries, stay with your own rhythm, and do what you need to for yourself so that you have your own well-being from where to operate. Okay, so I'm going to show you one more time. I'm trying to get that ring light stuff off of it. I don't normally have it right there by the cards. And I want to look up number 8. And I'm a little scattered, y'all. I had coffee at 4 o'clock this afternoon. But in my defense, I have no defense. But yesterday was my birthday, and I'm still kind of in that energy of treating myself. So I put a little cocoa in it, and I had myself a nice little coffee. Okay, so this reduces to 8. I'll give you the 8 number, which is the personal journey number. Hello. Okay, well, there's no... Yeah, they do that on purpose. Okay, they do that on purpose. Personal journey relates to that. Oh, and this is so important, and I've been working with the number 8. I already know this. This is asking us to strike a balance, that there might be, excuse me a minute, there might be an imbalance, and there usually is. Okay, let's just call it like it is. Okay, if you've got a busy life, if you've got a lot of people in your life, if you have a job, if you have all of that going on, usually our seesaw is leaning toward the earthbound, the 3D stuff, and we on the big pie, the slice of spirituality is pretty small, because we're busy. We're being called upon. We have demands, but absolutely number 8 is asking us to please balance things out. Bring some spirituality in your life. If you're always at home and you're doing the Om thing all the time, and maybe it's time for you to stretch your little wings and get out and circulate a little bit, and communicate with other people, and put your toes in the water. Go and be a part of something bigger than your solitary life. Okay, so it's, where you're at. Okay, so whatever you're in need of, go ahead and try and strike that balance, because this energy will support you in that. This 8 energy is so good at marrying and helping the elements of the spiritual and the worldly integrate nicely and harmonize. And that's exactly what we're all about right now. Okay, and then the other thing about the 8, yeah, I mean, it's joining the spiritualistic and the materialistic, and inner strength. So you're also being supported with that inner strength thing that we need right now, that we need to stand in our own solid core. Okay, so that the drama of other people's energy doesn't, it's going to tug at you, I promise. I promise in the next couple of weeks you're going to get tugged at, no matter who you are or what sun sign you are, no matter what. But if if you can just walk that strong line inside yourself, then you'll be fine. That's Lucy. She's roaming around over there. Okay, let's get going. Sit with your soul, y'all. Give yourself some downtime. Now, what was this that reduced to 8? This was 35. I'm going to look at the 35 number, y'all, just real quick. 8. Come on, angels are assisting with your balance and regarding your life structure. Okay, so this thing that we need to do right now, all this balancing of the and the you got full support to do that right now. I got to do this. I just notice it. Sometimes I just get to going and I don't even notice it until I look at the playback and I'm like, no point in even getting dressed today. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and look at the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck. I am going to give it a quick distribution. I think I'll do this too, the little pile thingy. I carry a lot of ritualistic stuff and I have no idea where I got it, but I certainly don't refer to it in those terms. So, don't follow me, I'm lost. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. Okay, seeing the true you. Okay. Up 2, but they're kind of stuck together because they're kind of new. But okay, after the storm. Oh, look, wait. After the storm, can you see that? Ow. After the storm, after we go through what we got to go through, we're always wiser, okay? And that is the number 1. Okay, and then the other one that kind of stuck to it and wanted to come out, this, you can't, all right, this is number 37, which is what? 10, which is what? 1. I'm in the numbers, y'all. It makes a difference. It's that they all have different vibrations. Focus on the light. Okay? Focus on the light. So no matter what's happening around you, or what, just think of it like, I thought about this earlier. It's kind of funny. I think it's kind of funny. It's sort of like you're a big pot of soup and you're just cooking, you're simmering, you're doing good, and then the cook comes over and starts stirring you up. Okay, well, you're not gonna die over it. Okay, you're still in the pot, you're in the safety of your little pot, you're just getting moved about. Things in your area are getting redistributed, and so there's a little bit of a disturbance, but it's not like, it's not like they pick up the pot and they throw it all out down the drain you go. Okay, it's nothing like that. You're just going to get jostled around a little bit. Your energy is going to get moved around a little bit, but just realize that you're still in your cozy little pot, and as soon as all that, it'll just wind down and you'll be sitting pretty. You'll be tasting much better. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and give you number 1, y'all. Why not? And again, as much as I do this, you'd think I know these by heart, but I don't. Spiritual awakening. Babe, take some time to sit with yourself, because there's something that wants to find you right now. There's information that wants to come to you right now. All right, period. So do yourself a favor. Open the door. Open the door for yourself. All right. Also, spiritual awakening, daily progress. Remember, those little small steps really do add up. Determination, independence, and self-awareness. It's all about you, baby. I might even title this video that. Okay, it's all about you right now. So if 1 or 37 or 35 resonates with you, yeah, definitely, please stay till the end. I'm going to get these oracle cards laid out right here. I can't wait till I get another setup where I've got another camera where you guys can see the cards too. I love how they do that, you know, with me and then it's the cards. It just makes so much sense. All right, I'm going to put these right here, and let's go to our grace cards and see what the grace cards can say about all this. But so far we've got sit with your soul. The journey is within. That's where you need to conquer life. You know, the rest of this is just a facade. It doesn't make any difference if you're right in a conversation. Not whatsoever. Maybe to ego, but not to your life. Not, you know, it has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with how you can align yourself to feel good in a day no matter what's going on around you. Period. That's what everything boils down to. Is finding that center line, you know, like on a level. Just find that center line and stay there as much as possible. I was musing to myself earlier today. The funniest memory came back to me. I was thinking to myself, I've had a little, I don't know if it's psychic right now. I'm not sure what's going on. It could be planetary too. It could be earthbound. But I've had a little balance issue. And I laughed to myself today. And I'm like, you of all the people on the planet having a balance issue is kind of ironic because I used to do the balance beam. And then this memory of you, this is hilarious. I used to take the bus in many places. I've taken the bus, and but I remember in San Diego, I was apparently just becoming the germaphobe that I've developed into, and I would take the bus, but I wouldn't want to touch anything. And even though it's stainless steel, you know, I also have trust issues. So even though they say nothing will grow in stainless steel, but I literally remembered, and San Diego is not just straight, it's, you know, I would ride the bus standing up, and a lot of times you had to stand up because it was full, but I would be standing up, riding it like a surfboard, you know, not touching anything, just taking it, have my feet, you know, like I was on a skateboard or something, and just thought how hilarious. Misbalance is lost your balance a little bit. Okay, so the grace cards want to talk to us right now, so I'm going to go ahead and let's see if one pops out, because I'm having fun doing this. I haven't been able to, I know that's gross, but they're my cards, nobody else touches them. But it's been so long since I've been able to do this. Please indulge me at least one round, and if we don't get anything, then I'll go back to the tried and true. Okay, let's cut the deck one time. And we know we're not going to get the quiet card, even though that's the one, that's what we've been talking about, getting some quiet time to let those messages are coming. There's information right now. Okay, so wherever you can find it right now, especially before this new moon, because something's going to come in that's going to give you information on the gravitas or the importance of actually really starting to learn how to visualize what you want in your world. Couldn't be at a better time, because this new moon is going to beckon you. I mean, there's so much that we can accomplish if we can really focus around this new moon and start thinking about what you want, not what you don't want. Okay, it's a human nature to focus. Like you can be thinking of something that you really, really like, and all of a sudden it'll associate. This happens all the time. It'll instantly associate to a negativity, and instead of focusing on what we had our mind set on, it immediately goes off into these fissures of negativity, and then that grows its own story through memory, and before we know it, we are absolutely off of this positive awareness down some weird alley of negativity. It happens constantly, all day, every day. So be aware of your thoughts. And yeah, that was another, I drew it this morning, but it's been a knock at me. The manage your mind card keeps coming up to me. So manage your mind, manage your thoughts, keep your center. Don't let anybody else move your energy if you can possibly do it. Okay, here's a soul card. This is so pretty. It's so pretty. I hope you can see it. It's almost like we're too close. But, you know, I didn't really mess with the light too much. I just wanted to come on because I was, I've been wanting to come on for like 2 hours, and I had one thing after another. I'm like, enough. Practice good soul care. The quality of our outer life is always dependent on the quality of care we give our soul. Right now, here, doubling down, they're saying, I ain't playing with you. Okay? Don't get beat up by the energy that is going to come in right now, especially you people of the light, especially you beloved light bringers. Okay, everyone is a beloved soul, but there are certain entities on this planet who are just shining light when they don't even try to, and it definitely attracts a lot of different types of moths. Okay, and if you are like a floppy personality, I call them, we're not innocent, but we definitely are unaware. We don't expect negativity. We don't expect negative vibrations from another person, certainly, and because we don't give it out. We just don't. So yeah, even if you are in that framework, you're going to get stuff, okay? And certainly everyone else is subject to the same energy. So give yourself some time. It's up to you to do it. It's your choice. And it's not always easy to do. It's not always easy to go, hey, my people, stop bugging me. I need some time. It's not easy to do. You might have to get sneaky. You might have to run an end or two and take an extra 15 minutes on your way home from work and go to the park by yourself or whatever you got to do, but engineer that for yourself. Manage your mind. Craft your life. Okay? Right now it's so important to do that for yourself. Okay, so our first oracle card from the elements of what is it? I can't remember, you guys. Anyway, so there you go. Elements of something. It's the Elements Oracle deck, and it's saying, sit with your soul, the journey is within. Okay, and then the soul card, Hello Kitty, is telling you practice good soul care. Because everything that's going on around you, everything that's coming in at you, all of that stuff can be tempered if we take care of ourselves and are able to tap into that solid self inside ourselves. Okay? And then the two oracle cards that we got from the Sacred Rebels. I'm going to be so mad. Power of the Elements Oracle deck. It's just one of those days, y'all. I've been tapped since the beginning of this day, and I just refuse to quit. But Sacred Rebels Oracle deck, these are your two beautiful cards. Okay. Like that. You got Focus on the Light was at the bottom of the deck, and After the Storm. Okay. So just remember that after all this weird volatility, all of these unexpected little darts you might get, just stand your ground, be diplomatic, draw some boundaries, communicate effectively and calmly. Because on the other side of all of this swirling of our pot of soup, we're going to settle out, we're going to marry, we're going to flavor up, and we're going to be ready for what's coming. Okay? And you know what? I'm just being called to talk to the grace cards one more time. And I think I said the grace cards want to talk to us, and I knew there was going to be more than one card. And I'm exhausted too, y'all, so please bear with me. Okay, that one wants to pop. I do this like 100 times a day now, and I'm still not much better at it, y'all. I'm going to do it one more time. Let's see, turn the deck. But get ready for the new moon, because after the new moon, boy, shoot for the stars. There's stuff coming. Okay, that's all I'm going to pull. Bottom of the deck, God speaks to us through people. We are ambassadors of grace for one another. So treat everybody kindly no matter what. Okay? You can be diplomatic, but definitely stand in your truth. That was a huge spirit message earlier today. Absolutely stand in your own grace. Don't let anybody come in and usurp any of your energy, because you need it right now. All right, this is what we got. Awaken. Awaken. Keep your eyes open. When we decide to live a more conscious life, we see signs of grace everywhere. Okay, slow down a little bit. Your messages are on the way. Messages are on the way. And sometimes it's really hard to do, but try and pay attention to any weird dreams, any big dreams. A lot of the times we have these crazy, amazing dreams and like they're gone. You know, you wake up and you think, and then like in an instant, in 10 seconds, it's like, wait, no, wait. And then the more you try, the harder the further away it gets. Okay, so I don't know. You know, in my life, I do set intentions. Like I set my internal clock, and it's like 100%. It's 100%. You know, unless I'm ill, and I'm hardly ever ill, it's 100%. And what that involves is right before I go to bed, I actually visualize a clock. In my head, it's not a digital, it's actually a face clock. And I get the visualization in my head of the clock, and I wake up like clockwork. Okay? And so for this one, I think it's time to really pay attention to where your mind drifts. That's what we were talking about, how you might be thinking of something really positive, like I want to start my own business, and I know I could do this, and I know it'd be great in my area. And you start thinking about that, and then there's an associative interference of some sort, and you start thinking about something else, and it takes you down this other road, and you're completely gone from the positive, enthusiastic energy that you started with. Really watch that, because if you can concentrate on these positive things, there are going to be little signs and symbols that are going to be shiny for you on how to activate those dreams. But if you're not already thinking of your dreams, those sparkles, they wouldn't pertain. They would be irrelevant because the association wouldn't be there. So it's really important that we manage our minds and focus right now on bringing yourself back, you know, from drifting off into some sort of negative or not positive space. Okay, and I was saying earlier, it's like you don't have to be all happy, la la la. You don't have to absolutely be in joy spirit, which would be great if you could, but at least be neutral. At least be like, I don't really care. It doesn't pertain to me. It's all good. I have no control over that. At least be neutral. Okay? Because you go below neutral, and that's going to manifest too. Okay? Because that's what you're going to be thinking of. You see what I'm saying? So right now, it's like, I don't know what Jupiter's doing at the moment, but I know Jupiter's in the mix. You know, Jupiter is the planet of expansion. So it doesn't matter. It's not waiting for your party. It's like the universe. The universe doesn't care what you think about. The universe is going to give you what you feel based off of how you think, because how you think makes you feel a certain way. So if you're spending a lot of time thinking about stuff down in those eddies and not bringing yourself back purposefully to think about something good, then the universe has really no choice. The universe doesn't care. It takes no sides. Just brings us what's in here. Okay, so like the soul card said, it's really important to get happy, take care of yourself, know that you're worthy, believe in your journey, believe in the support that you're definitely getting right now, to stand in your power and keep yourself together in the face of any kind of caustic energies that might come up, or any kind of weird situations that might come up. It's sort of like a tower upside down right now. It's like, it's going to happen. It may not knock you off your feet, but it's going to make a wave in your world. Okay? So just know you'll be fine as soon as the wave is gone. As soon as they're done stirring the soup, everything's going to settle back, and it's going to be settling way better than you ever expected. Okay? And you can just trust that fact from me to you. Okay? All right. I'm going to get out of here, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. I don't know about this setup, but this was a quickie for me, because my everything got so weird jammed up. It was like a train that just stopped and all the cars just came in. But this was really important, because I've been thinking about this reading all freaking day. So thanks again for being here. Take it easy and keep it together. We're going to get through this. I will see you really soon for a couple of grace card readings. I have some good ideas for some other readings, and I think I want to tap into a little bit more of this planetary stuff that's going on, and there's a great source that I will share at the bottom of this video. Her name is Nadia, and or she could say Nadia, based on the spelling, okay, but I think it's Nadia Shah, and she's freaking amazing, y'all. She's freaking amazing. I will share at least one link by her that is apropos right now regarding probably the Pluto one, because that's the big one. Okay, there's just so much going on right now, y'all. You just have no idea. My head spins just thinking about it. But I will put some links down there so that you can go to a more technical description of what's happening. For me to you, though, I'm just telling you how I'm reading the situation. And again, I will be back to go over and share more information on these big planetary situations that we're basically swimming in right now. Okay, so, and you know Mercury's retrograde. I said that at the beginning of the video, and it is heavy duty. So try and take it in stride. I mean, we're talking about miscommuniques already all over the place with, you know, your electronics, with communication in electronics like texts and emails, and also face-to-face. I mean, it's just a big mix right now. This is not a light-hearted Mercury retrograde, and but you know, we'll be out of it in a couple of weeks. It'll be all right. So just keep yourself together, and I will see you soon.